Canine Companions, they help people with disabilities partner with a forever friend for life. And they're joining us now with ways that you can help. We want to welcome Kyle Kensing, AJ Jordan, and her puppy in training. Good morning to all of you. Thank you for being here. Kyle, let's start with you. What is the mission for Canine Companions?
Yes, so Canine Companions began in 1975, so we just celebrated our 50th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And in that time, Canine Companions has essentially created the concept of the modern service dog. And we provide service dogs to adults, children, and veterans with disabilities.
Oh, how amazing. I mean, like, could there be a more pure source of love than these little guys, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They're just wonderful, wonderful sources of love, and also unbelievable helpers around the house, out in public, people with social anxieties, that sort of thing, and also helping with picking up items if you have difficulty with that, responding to alarms, anything that a person might need.
How many animals do you help place and you train like a year? Just to get an idea of how big this is.
Absolutely. So in the history of the organization, there have been almost 8,500.
Wow. 8,500.
Yeah, in the history of the organization, and this past year, more than 1,000 were placed, and we currently have around 1,100 puppy raisers nationwide who are helping prepare puppies to go into professional service training.
Okay, we're gonna meet this love bug. So if you're asking why is Shelly wearing her Uggs instead of her high heels right now, I purposely did not change them because my Uggs smell like my dogs at home. And the dogs always like to get close to me when I wear these things rather than my heels. Huh, you smell my babies at home, don't you? Who is this?
This is Ruckus. He's one of our dogs in training right now.
Hi, Ruckus. Very well behaved.
Indeed.
Yes.
He works very hard at it.
What kind of dog? How old is he?
So Ruckus is just about 2, and he is a male lab golden cross.
You are so beautiful. You are so. What does it take to be able to train like dogs like Ruckus? How long does it take?
Yeah. So it takes them about 6 months. So in professional training with us, that's when they come in to see their trainers for adult skills. They'll stay with us for about, as I said, 6 months, and then they'll graduate.
Where do they come from, though?
They come from puppy raisers. So they'll start as teeny tiny little puppies, 8 weeks old. They'll go out to puppy raisers around the country. They'll stay with them for the first 1.5 years of their lives. And basically, they just teach them how to exist in the world, how to hang out around sounds and smells, how to go places in public, how to be a nice guest in the home.
Yeah, because my dogs don't behave. Like, my dogs were out here, this Ruckus has had it's a boy, right?
He's a boy.
His eyes on you, like, look at this, like fixated and locked on you. How do you do that? I need this in my life.
So when we start out with them, one of the things we do is called our eye contact exercise. So we'll have them jump up on a blue box facing us, and we'll call their name. And when they give us eye contact, we'll give them a little piece of kibble. So we start to really build up that eye contact as a really valuable thing.
What is the value of the eye contact?
Just to make sure you have their attention, and not all dogs are going to offer a ton of eye contact. He's particularly good at it.
You're very good.
But it is just something we do just to start to build that. Looking at us is a really positive thing. It's easy to train, and it's a really good way to start building a relationship.
Can you show us some of are there other things?
He can do a couple other things for sure. So he has a couple of what we call positional cues. So that helps him kind of place himself in space around me, depending on what a person or a client may need.
Okay.
Ready? Stay. Good boy. Release. Good job. Ruckus, sit. Good. Now I'm trying to make sure I give him enough space so he can actually perform the cues I'm asking him. Heel. Yes, good boy. So heel is asking him to come to my left side and go into a sit. He can also go to the right, and that's a cue we like to call Ruckus. Side.
Oh my word.
Yes, beautiful. And then he has the very standard Ruckus. Down.
I mean,
yes,
I need this in my life. And I can see why this is important for people who just need a friend and somebody to just be there all the time.